Hello and a very warm welcome to BBC World News. Prince Harry has married Meghan Markle in the historic surroundings of St George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. The ceremony, watched by a global audience of hundreds of millions of people, was a blend of traditional British pageantry with a modern outlook, a mix of gospel music and hymns. The couple, the new Duke and Duchess of Sussex, made their vows to love and cherish each other, watched by family and celebrity friends. And then more than 100,000 people lined the narrow streets of Windsor to convey their delight. Well, these are the latest pictures of Prince Harry and his new wife Meghan as they left Windsor Castle in an open-top Jaguar, heading to the evening reception being hosted by Prince Charles at Frogmore House on the Windsor estate. With a roundup of the day's highlights, here's our royal correspondent, Nicholas Witchell.
On a day which could scarcely have been better, an American bride came to Windsor Castle for a very British occasion. In sparkling sunshine, huge crowds lining the long walk watched and cheered as the motorcade brought Meghan Markle to her wedding. In the car, Meghan and her mother, Doria Ragland. Within the castle grounds, the groom Harry and best man William, dressed in the frock coat uniforms of their former regiment, the Blues and Royals, had walked down to St George's Chapel. The Queen arrived with the Duke of Edinburgh, his first formal appearance since his hip replacement operation 6 weeks ago. At precisely midday, the bride's limousine arrived at the chapel's great west door, and for the first time there was a clear sight of the wedding dress, the work of the British designer Claire Waite-Keller. There was a tiara, a veil into which had been woven emblems from every Commonwealth country, and a long train. At the altar, a groom looking a little anxious, and the bride's mother. What, one wonders, were her emotions today? At the great west door, the bride was ready. It was a moment to make a page boy and many others gasp. She walked the first part of the procession, accompanied by her young attendants, the page boys and bridesmaids, among whom were Prince George and Princess Charlotte. And then at the halfway point, she was joined by Prince Charles, taking the role which should have been that of the bride's father, and escorting her to the high altar where Harry was waiting. "Thank you, Pa," said Harry, and at that moment it became all about the two people standing at the altar. The Archbishop of Canterbury led the couple in their marriage vows.
I, Harry, take you, Meghan.
I, Harry, take you, Meghan.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death us do part.
Till death us do part.
I, Meghan, take you, Harry.
I, Meghan, take you, Harry.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death us do part.
Till death us do part.
Rings were exchanged, and then the Archbishop of Canterbury made the proclamation all those watching had been waiting for.
I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
There was a gospel choir which sang Stand By Me,
So darling, darling, stand by me.
and an American preacher who talked about love.
Think about a time when you first fell in love. Love is the only way. There's power in love.
Among the congregation was a sprinkling of celebrities. But like any wedding, the day belonged to the husband and wife at the centre of it. In this case, the couple who will now be known as their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The titles had been bestowed by the Queen. So the Duke escorted his Duchess out of the chapel. On the steps, lined by members of the household cavalry, they paused for a kiss. And then to their waiting carriage and the procession through the centre of Windsor. They were escorted by the lifeguards and the Blues and Royals, squeezing their way through the narrow streets in the centre of town. The crowds were much too much for a town the size of Windsor. Most people had been directed down to the Long Walk, where they'd been waiting in the sunshine. It was a chance for the public to feel part of the celebrations, and many thousands had responded, packing the Long Walk to offer their greetings and congratulations to the royal family's newlyweds, Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Nicholas Witchell, BBC News, Windsor.